Welcome to Outback Outdoors. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos. When we as hunters return to the same areas year after year, I don't think we can help but look fondly at the encounters of the past. And with those experiences, we grow to understand the topography. And like a coach breaking down a busted play, we analyze what we did wrong and daydream about the adventures and when it all worked out. In 2017, we returned to this coulee-scarred landscape, bow in hand, to hunt deer in the same broken country of western Nebraska, seeking to capitalize on what we learned and grasp the glory of the past, yearning to once again be too close for comfort.
Listen up, I've rode this mountain 70 years I've been alive. Choked on rocks and rattlesnakes, a wonder I've survived. And don't think I haven't had a bronc like you, try me. Every time he thinks a monster is hiding around a tree, well, the monster's on your back, son, better try to understand. The cowboy that you're fighting now was born to this here land. One day you'll learn your scars and all the fearlessness you lack. Don't worry about the things that you can't see. The monster's on your back. And there's a monster on your back.
Sun soon to rise, soon to bring another fight. I bet she'll bring some darker storms ahead. The wind, it lifts the desert sand, sings a song of the elder man. The name he bears will echo on through time. We bet big and lost the hand. We pressed on the best we can. We moved on, yelling, oh, Geronimo, Geronimo, we've been running way too long on dying dreams and Delta songs. We broke down south of any kind of hope we had. But time to time you catch that break, a string of that luck, we'll find our way. We'll be right back at it, moving on through the night. And I'm just another man. I press on the best I can. Press on, yelling, oh, Geronimo, oh, Geronimo,
I forgive you. This one time. What you don't know is that Dave, he forgets things, but he also can't tell time. So he got up an hour and a half early this morning because he got confused on what we call in the United States time change. When you cross into this part of Nebraska, the hour changes. And Dave got up to make coffee an hour and a half early. And being the kind gentleman that he is, he brought me a cup. And I said, "What are you doing up so early?" But he was very kind.
See, the problem with this is, you throw me under the bus instead of saying he was so excited because of the bucks we saw. That's why I got up early. I was dreaming of big bucks.
Hi, I'm Trevin Stoltzfus with Outback Outdoors, and I'm here in my local bow shop in Fort Collins, Colorado, Rocky Mountain Archery. Welcome to today's Wasp Tech Talk. Today we're going to have some fun. We're going to go out on the range and we're going to test the durability of some Wasp archery broadheads by shooting them into a tire, a cinder block, and a sheet of plywood. The Wasp jackhammer is a 3-blade expandable. Let's go to the range and see how it handles the abuse. The 3-blade jackhammer hit hard in this durability test. It got decent penetration on the tire, had no problem with the plywood sheet. Although it didn't blow through the concrete cinder block, the broadhead stayed together. For more information on the jackhammer and the full line of fine products from Wasp Archery, visit wasparchery.com and fling the sting.
Trev.
I'll just find a big buck while you guys are getting ready.
I already found it.
I'm gonna re-find it. Does it count if I re-find it?
No,
It doesn't?
No.
Dang it.
Last year, we had Angry Buck, and he was my nemesis. You know, he's the one that
Did you lose some sleep over him?
Oh, yeah, a lot. And I still lose sleep over him because I see him. I see him in the middle of the night, like this. I see just a little black eyebrow.
You know, it's funny how animals will do that to you. Whitetails, mule deer, elk, whatever. You find one and you have this
Infatuation.
and then they best you. You can use it for motivation. It drives you for the next year. I would have killed Angry Buck last year.
You would not have killed
I
him.
would have.
No, you wouldn't.
I would have.
You didn't see what I was seeing at that point. And then you come over and you rip into me saying, I could have killed it right. And you didn't see what I saw.
Dude, why didn't you just stab him with a knife?
Look at that bed. You couldn't ask for, you should check that out.
I should have friggin' come over here with my trad bow and shot him from right there. Matter of fact, I'll probably put my bow down and jump on him with my freaking arrow and a knife, and he'll be freaking quartered and dead in one foul swoop.
Oh, you keep saying that. I'm gonna kill you.
We're back here in Nebraska, and it's one of Dave and my favorite hunts because of the country, but also just because of the way this hunt sets up. It sets up great for spot and stalk. It sets up great for multiple camera angles.
Yeah, but it's the reality of it, Trev. If you do it right, you can't do retakes.
No.
There's no retakes or reenactments. It is just raw. This is how it is. Good, bad, or indifferent.
Hitting or missing, yeah, it's all there.
It's all there. I got them. I found those bugs. They're bedded up against the bank. I found him. I found one of the bugs. I don't know. He's a 5x4. He's inside his ears, but he's decent. Well, this buck's in a great position.
If this isn't the buck you want to kill, I'd more than happy just step in.
I know, you said
tag
that
me
so
out.
many times.
You tag me out
that
and
you
I'll
want me
shoot
to. You want me to step down. Well, let's sneak down around this point. We'll get up on that other bank and work our way up the bottom and go from there.
There could be some deer in here too.
Evening set upon him like a plague from up above, like being lost out in the forest with a devil waking up. His dreams he could see her and could not ignore her singing to his unborn son while he was off at war. She sang.
Burp. That's awesome. That's what hunting these coulees is all about. Sneaking up through here, just picking the country apart, able to make a little stalk here on the buck. Not one that I wanted to take, but I needed to see him first, since I only saw a couple times when I first spotted him, and it looks like I just gave away my chance to go after that buck. Trevin is up.
Set upon him like a plague from up above, like being lost out in the forest with a devil waking up. His dreams he could see her and could not ignore her singing to his unborn son while he was off at war. She sang.
I have no shot. Can you go back and get that decoy and see if you can make him stand?
Do you want me to go on the hill, kind of directly downwind of him? That way he stands and looks uphill.
Yes, if possible, yes.
He remembers old Susanna, she was born in Louisiana. He kissed her on the riverboat, they fell in love that night. Education came from farming, so he signed to join the army. That boy could cut a hayfield when he was only 5. And he's felt his hard time, seen as pain. Got a pistol, but the conscience of a saint. He remembers old Susanna, she waits in Louisiana. Be damned if they don't meet another night. He's gotta fight to stay alive.
That was textbook. The decoy was in perfect position. I could see that buck underneath the belly. Just worked back and forth a little bit. His attention was on me. That buck stood up, quartering away for Trev.
Dude, I'm in the dirt. He was right here and I'm right there. Oh, look at him. He's right here and oh, wow. Wow.
Dude, what happened? That was a slam dunk. I mean, I could have gone over there and I could have jumped on him and killed him with an arrow. That was a slam dunk, man. You should have had that buck.
Look at where the sun's at. Look at where the sun's at.
And the moon and the stars. Dude, you should have had that buck.
All right.
Remember this from last year?
Let me have it. I deserve it. Yeah, he was quartering about like that, but he was further that way. And I'm there here, so come right here, Mike. Let me set you up what I was seeing. So right about here,
Saw you down there. Did you see him turning?
Well, yeah, I did, but I was already full draw. And I was hoping he'd turn and give me a little bit better angle. He didn't. He just turned his head. And so I tried to come right here, and what I ended up doing is,
It sounded like a hit, but that
it did.
was the dirt that
Yeah. I mean, if I would have come up right there, he would have been gone.
Oh, he would have.
By you getting him to stand, I thought he was dead.
That decoy worked great. Just
Again. I thought he was dead, honestly, because I felt, rock solid. And then, boom, and thump, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I tucked it right off the hip, boom. And then for you to tell me he's in the next county and he's still running, and then come up and find out why, my arrow.
That was fun though, buddy.
Dang it, dude. That's probably the most relaxed I've ever been shooting at a deer.
Okay, go ahead and back off the hill, go all the way back around, and you may even drop down and try to get to the far right bales to the right of those cottonwoods, because there were deer going in this morning to those pines. We just got done on that buck that Trevin shot into the bank. Called him Lucky Buck now. And since we don't have anything else bedded to go stalk on, there's this alfalfa field that's up in the middle between these two bedding areas. So we figured we'd just come up here for the evening and sit and see what moves out. Trevin has gone around to the other end of the field, hunting a different side, and we'll just sit the evening and see what happens.
Unless you want a war. I put the boat in the water and I made the engine run. I loaded the lantern against a sinking sun, and my brother Walter was loading his gun, and we went down the river. Down past the coal docks, we were running our line. Heard some drunken boaters racing up behind. It was Wilson and his cousin had trouble on their mind.
Is that a whitetail? Yeah, it's a whitetail. A pretty nice whitetail. How far? 50, maybe. 50, maybe.
Oh. Dude, look at that whitetail right in front of Trevin.
Right here.
He's gonna shoot it. He got it. Big whitetail walked right by them. That was pretty cool. I'm sitting here glassing the edge of this field, and I see this really nice whitetail. I see him in the sunlight come out from some cedars over there, and then I look back, and all of a sudden I see him come to full draw. That buck stops and turns and looks towards his direction, and I see the buck mule kick, and then blood just gushing out the side, and he said he's down. So that's awesome.
I just shot a nice whitetail. That is a nice whitetail. I am shaking like a dadgum little girl that just got the Princess Barbie she wanted for her birthday. We're just in between the hay bales, and that's a nice whitetail. I'm so glad I didn't see him coming, because I would have got nervous and probably screwed the shot up. What a stud. What a stud. How old do you think a deer like this is with a body like this? That is a good whitetail. I don't care where you're from.
That kills you is what keeps you alive. No hope for redemption, no safe place to fall. Just a paradise waiting to escape from it all. So baby, when the darkness tries to pull me back in, keep me from going down that road again. Don't turn me away, don't leave me out in the cold. You know that I've only got one place to go. Just like the last time, it won't work out well. Don't let me go back to the Sunset Motel. Please don't let me go back to the Sunset Motel.
Thanks for watching Outback Outdoors. We encourage you to comment below, and as always, like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.